Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. And let's talk about Terence Crawford. Got some news on some rumors on Terence Crawford. Let's talk about it, share the video, all that good stuff. So right now, Terence Crawford could fight Josh Taylor next or go up and fight somebody known as a big opponent at 154 pounds. So let's talk about the two. Share the video. And the big opponent at 54 is the enigma, is the unknown. So, you know, I'm thinking it's Tim Tszyu, okay? Because if he ain't fighting nobody at PBC, so you rule out Lubin, you rule out Rosario, Fondora, J-Rock, Jared Hurd, Tony Harrison, and whoever else there. So I'm thinking it's either Jesse Vargas, okay, Jesse Vargas, Vargas, Tszyu, because, you know, the only ones I think of big opponent. You got a Mexican, and then you got the son of the great Costa Tszyu, okay? So I think that's what it have to be, because he didn't fight Teixeira when he had a belt. You know, Derevchenko's supposed to be squeezing down to 54. But he with PBC, Terrell Boucher with PBC, Sergio Garcia wouldn't be a big fight unless it's a title eliminator. Ted Cheeseman lost. Austin Trout with PBC. Brandon Adams could be the fight. He had a big win. He's a big guy, fought at 60. So Liam Smith, maybe that's a big fight in the UK. So that's wild, man. That's wild. Because Rosario and Lubin is on the undercard of Tank, co-featured the Tank this weekend, Tank and Barrios. And they in the title eliminator, so, you know, I think it's Jack Colclough, Tim Tszyu, Jesse Vargas, somebody of that nature, if he do go up to 154 pounds. Or maybe it's a plan if Charlo win, that he dropping the WBO. If Castanos win, he dropping the WBO and the unification bout. Maybe it's Jamil Charlo, okay? What if it is Jamil Charlo, okay? What if it's Charlo, and that's a big fight. He going to fight for Undisputed. That's a fight that, Red said on Bernie channel that you know they need a lot of money for that fight to happen. You know, that's what he said. They need a lot of money for that to happen. So maybe Al Heyman willing to do that to save Terence Crawford. To save Errol Spence from Terence Crawford. So, you know, that's gonna be very, very interesting, man. But you know, quite frankly, man, that's a huge risk. And if he beat Jamil Charlo, I'm not saying that's the fight. If he beat Jamil Charlo, you know, Spence fans gonna say, well, you know, Errol Spence knocked out Charlo. That speaks volumes. Because I don't care what Errol Spence did to Charlo in sparring. There's another cat out there that they told me that knocked out. That just turned pro that knocked out Ammo, and he knocked out Charlo and Jamil. I think they said in sparring, or Jamal. It's one of them. I think it was Jamal. Excuse me. But you know, I really don't care. Because Terence Crawford took a risk. That approved Errol Spence ducking. But I don't think Al, even if Al got the best hand, I don't think Al is going to put none of his fighters in there with Terence. Unless Terence sign over there. You know, that's just what it's going to be, man. But, you know, I heard Bernie say it's going to be a non-PBC fighter. It's probably likely. You know, he said all the names that Bob Arum said that ain't true was Zepeda, Regis, and whoever else he said, I think it was, maybe it was Josh Taylor, maybe it wasn't. But the three names, you know, was Zepeda, Regis, or Jose Ramirez. He said it ain't none of them, you know. He said the names that he said, I think it was yesterday the other day, he said the names that Crawford gave him, he fighting. He said it wasn't none of the guys that Bob Arum said it was fighting. He was fighting. So, who knows, man? I know Bernie said yesterday their time was running out at PBC, and that's why Bob Arum throwing those phony names out. He said that, you know, that's why, that's the scenario, but, you know, they went from praising Bob Arum to Bob Arum ain't shit. But, you know, things change, and Bob say things that ain't true. You know, he said yesterday I was lying, today I was telling the truth. That's his famous quote. But, you know, honestly, man, if he ain't fighting Errol Spence, I don't think people really care. I think, you know, if he was fighting Jamil Charlo, I think that'd be the next best fight that the fans want. But I don't think that's gonna be possible. So I don't know, man. I just would love to see him just fight Errol Spence, and we can shut up, and they can do whatever they do after their career, retire, fight somebody else, move up. But you know, that's pretty much what they said, man. But moving on. You see him, he talking about fighting somebody else. Who knows who it could be? Who knows, honestly, what it can be, man. Who else he gonna fight? But I heard that Josh Taylor, that'll be another person that I think could get the juices flowing. Reason to say Josh will give him his tough fight. I think on paper, Josh is the toughest opponent that he fought. But we know Josh. I think that was the worst Josh Taylor I've seen taking on Jose Ramirez, man. So I don't really know what. I don't really know, what to expect. I don't know what to expect, going forward versus Josh, for Josh Taylor. But, I know he would have to get on the inside to beat Crawford, to drag Crawford into a firefight. And who knows if he got enough firepower, to bang with Crawford in the beginning. People say Crawford chinny, Taylor could crack, Taylor could switch it. So that's going to be a very, very interesting fight, in my opinion. If they do fight, I think that's the best fight that's possible. But I think what they talking about, even Bernie alluded to Terence leaving, I don't think they're going to feed an ace to Terence Crawford like Josh Taylor right now. So I think they can make Teofimo Lopez a big star if he can beat Josh Taylor. So I'd rather think if Crawford is talking about leaving, I think it won't be Josh Taylor and Terence Crawford, okay? I don't think that would be the fight. But, at the same time, I know who we fight. I know who we fight next. All right. Okay. I know who we fight next. Okay. I know who we fight next, and that's my liberty to know. But I won't say who lying, who not lying. It could be Josh Taylor. I think that's the fight we all want, and that's the fight I think we want to see. But we'll see, man. But it'll be October 23rd when he come back. But Crawford is a great fighter, and I look forward to and I don't know what he gonna do. You hear people say it's time right now. That's why Bob Hayden, Bernie said it the other day. So I honestly don't know what the scenario is. But people saying he leaving, he gotta leave and come to PBC to fight Errol Spence to get a crack at him. My thing if that's the case, okay, then why ain't Jamel Charlo got to cross the street? Why he ain't got to sign with Eddie Hearn to get a fight? Just don't make no sense when people say stuff like that. Why he ain't got to cross the street? Why do Triple G got to make a fair deal with him? Why do Canelo got to work with him? Nah, he got to cross the street. Straight up and down. If he don't cross the street, then he don't get that fight. So forgive Al Heyman, man, the way they thinking, the way they moving. If your fighter on the wrong side of the street, ain't no working out. If I'm Eddie Hearn, ain't no working out with Caleb Plant. If Canelo want to go over there and fight Caleb Plant and come back and sign with Eddie Hearn, then that's what Canelo got to do. But I'm not working with Al Heyman. If I got the best hand or I ain't got the best hand, same thing with Bob. Once I get that belt from Deontay Wilder, Fury win, I'm not working with Al Heyman again. Just straight up and down, I'll create the top rank belt. And I would, if I'm Eddie Hearn and Bob, I put my money together and tell the sanctioning belt bodies to tell Al Heyman to drop his fucking belts and you fight for the PBC belt. That's what I would do, because Al Heyman bad for boxing. He great for boxers, but I'm not a boxer. I don't have a son or a family member that's a boxer. I don't. I want to see the best fights. And I ain't got nothing bad to say to all the fighters that's sitting there waiting their turn. But at the end of the day, shit, I want to see the best fight the best. And if y'all not, if PBC want to work with y'all, but in their favor, when it's in their favor, and they don't want to work with y'all when it's not in their favor, forget Al Heyman, bro. If I'm Eddie and Bob, I wouldn't work with him again. Let him just, let him figure it out. He got fighters that he can't even make fight each other. Until he figured that out, then no. Jamal just on the wrong side of the street. Let sanctioning belt bodies change the rules and start working together to make unifications. And that's not going to happen, because once you consolidate belts, they get less and less percentages out the belt, out the pot. Instead of getting 3% from Triple G and Triple G and I don't know, Stephen Butler, now they get 2% or 1% from each fighter. Nobody want to lose that much money. But, that's the 411 on Crawford. If he moving up to fight somebody big at 54 October 23rd, which I don't know where the fight going to be at. Maybe the article in Boxing Scene say, or he fighting, you know, Josh Taylor. Or he fight somebody, whoever Bob Arum say, it ain't Regis, so it's either Ramirez or Zepeda. So that's the 411. Let me move on to bigger and better videos. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. If you want to chop it up, advertise your business on the channel, video request, whatever. You want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Peace. And check out the boxing rumor playlist and the welterweight playlist. Peace.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, appreciate everybody for supporting the channel, man. Everybody that been here since day one. But if you want to continue to support the channel, you want to continue seeing me go to these fights, man, I appreciate if you do donate to the channel. Now you have several ways to donate, and you can like the channel, you can share the channel, you can subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys do that on everything. But financially, if I'm gonna go to Wilder Fury, Spence Pacquiao, and all the big fights, and I'm only entertaining in going to the big, I'm only interested in going to the big fights, I'm gonna need you guys' support. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anytime for any, you know, advice, or you want to advertise your business on the channel. It's another way you help support the channel. I do want to work with businesses and all that. But if you want to make a donation, Cash App is CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link is in the description as well too. Appreciate it. Peace.